Welcome to the Royalton Antigua Resort. These are the bungalows. This is where my husband and I stayed for our honeymoon. We were actually out here in bungalow number 5 originally, but that one ended up getting a leak over by the shower, so they had to move us over here to bungalow number 4. This video is going to be focusing on things that you need to know about the Royalton Antigua. There's lots of other videos that give you a tour and tell you about all the amenities. Here's some tidbits though. So we come into our bungalows. They're gorgeous. The whole resort is gorgeous. Like, I'm not gonna, tell you that there's negative things about the resort. There's not. It's amazing. Of course, your wristband gets you in. We propped our door open just because it's easier. And also with our change of the room, our wristband is not working. Okay, so you come into your bungalow, beautiful, open, tons of windows, tons of doors. You've got your see-through floor. One thing to note, we are apparently here what's also considered the Antiguan winter, because this is December, mid-December, and so it's just windy. It's still 80 plus degrees, but it's a little bit cool, and as you can see, the water is not crystal clear. So we only got to see a handful of fish. We saw one turtle and one stingray. So out of the bungalow windows, depending on where you're situated, bungalow 4 has a view of the fort. You can definitely take a hike up to the fort. I highly recommend wearing tennis shoes. There is a section on the steep part of the hill where there is a rope to help you up and to help you get down. Somebody who's super athletic may not need to use the rope. We used it just for safety. Big thing you need to know, bungalows don't have the privacy that we thought they would. It's kind of quiet right now. There's only one boat sitting out here, but this entire week we've been here, the harbor has had boats just lined up. So we never really felt comfortable getting a little too risque out on our balconies, whether it's wearing something a little more revealing or just having some fun. There's also these tour boats. So the tour boats come by. I don't know why yesterday was very crowded, but yesterday it was literally 3 or 4 tour boats that would come by, and they do cruise right up next to the bungalow where you can hear the music and wave and talk to the people. So that's a good thing to note, is just the lack of privacy. You also have your neighbors, so your neighboring bungalow. So this is bungalow number 3. We can look right over to see them. Let me head into the bedroom. That's my husband. All right, so out of the bedroom, of course, gorgeous view we have here of the fort. Biggest thing to note, it gets bright in the morning. So every door and window has these Venetian blinds that cover them. And they do lock together. So when we are snuggling in bed and it's bright and early in the morning, you still have light coming in through these blinds. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I did put in a request for some blackout curtains, so maybe in a future state they will have that on these bungalow windows. Bathtub is amazing, like practically lay down. I mean, we're 5'6", so you can practically lay down in that bathtub. Turning on the jets is a little weird. It's this, which does not even look like a button, but it is a button, and you have to put a lot of pressure on it to turn that on. You got, of course, shower, sink, shower, toilet, closet, shower. Each of these turns on your handheld here and your wall ones here, and then you push in the button to turn on your overheads. So you cannot have all 4 things running, it's only 2 things at a time. Every room, so the bathroom, the bedroom, the main living area, has a thermostat. So you can control the temperature. This will turn up, there we go. You can control the temperature in each room, which helps you then to make maybe your bathroom warmer. Each one also has, well, maybe I'm lying on that one. In the bedroom, there is a master, right there. You see this master light. So that controls all of the lights in the bedroom. Part of being in the bungalows, you do get a mixologist. So we actually did have a mixologist come in. It was so cool just to be able to do that. He only made one specialty drink. The rest of it was Cosmos, Mojito, margarita. And the downside is that you can't really order a specialty drink at the bar then. We also had the in-room specialty dinner. You can see that here. Super good, like amazing food. It takes about 2 hours though, so make sure you plan that into your schedule if you're trying to hit something else after dinner. So let me head out. Here is the little plunge pool. Another thing to note, with just the positioning of the resort in general, you don't get a lot of direct sun. So it is 10 o'clock in the morning right now, and yeah, only the feet of that get some sun. You do end up turning your chairs so that they can come out this way further to get more sun. And because this is Antiguan winter, we honestly didn't even use the plunge pool except for putting our feet in, because as you can tell now, it's quite windy. So it's been windy, and that just makes it a little bit too chilly to really be in the plunge pool. And of course it is windier out here on the bungalows. Over there you can see the jet skis. So the jet skis and that yellow tent, that is actually not part of the resort. That is a separate excursion vendor. But you can obviously just walk right up to them. There is also other vendors, so you can see some clothing and stuff hanging there. She also has some amazing artwork. And as you get further down the beach, you can see a couple other vendors as well. Bring cash. It is super important to bring cash. The jet ski guys do take credit cards, but it's kind of a hassle. Your vendors do not take credit cards, so bring plenty of cash. Otherwise, you can get cash from the ATM here at the resort. Here's your view again. This is gorgeous. Can't go wrong out here with your ocean view. You get to see cruise ships come through, so that's nice. Come down here. And apparently that is Giorgio Armani's house up there. So it's a really cool view. Again, noting just not quite as private as we had thought. But that's all. I mean, you can't really say bad things about the resort in general. Like, there's just these little tidbits that you just need to be aware of when you come here. But highly recommend the Royalton Antigua Resort. Maybe try coming when it's not December though.